Hey everybody, this is Lorelia coming to you with a video, which is really a continuation of the conversation that I was having the other day regarding using your business to build wealth or what have you. But I'm going to change the direction of what I'm going to talk about right now, and that is people make time to be broke. They don't make time to be wealthy. And you may be wondering, well, Lorelia, what does that mean? you know, on a constant basis, whether it's email, consultations, or what have you, people will express to me how bad they want to get out of their financial situation, or how bad they don't like being in their situation. But then they do not make the corrective things that need to be done to get out of their situation. And I've said this in other videos. Credit is a very it's a piece of what has to be done. Many people they do start with credit, and that's good, but they feel like that is all that they have to do. And a lot of times that's not it. That's only one piece. But I can tell you right now, that's why I said people make time to be broke. Many people don't want to put in the time that it takes to rebuild their credit. And I've told people all the time, I come from a place of, I truly believe that people need to learn the law. Even if you decide to go out and hire a professional, what have you, at some point you want to know the rules and the law so you will never become a victim again. But many people don't even want to do that part. You don't. That's why I say you don't know how many times I've heard people say, um, "Yeah. I need to. I need to. I need to study the content. I need to watch the videos because in the Do-It-Yourself Credit Hub, I have a library of videos, past sessions that I did, replays, content, you name it. And there's people who will still make excuses and say they don't have time. And so that's why I said people will make time to be broke. Because if you truly wanted to change your situation, and that's why I said that, this video, I'm going to do two parts of it. Although I'm definitely saying that people make time being broke, the other side of it, because you may be wondering, okay, well, Lorraine, what is it that I have to do? And so the other side, if you're willing and ready, another piece that you need to do, like I said, yeah, in the last video, I talked about how with a 670 credit score, not even 700, which is what most people aspiring to, but at a 6.7 credit score, you can be on the road to building business credit, to be able to start a business or to have access to capital in your business or what have you. But what I also want to talk about is that in order for you to break free of being broke and making time to be wealthy, you have to read. So what I am going to show you is just a very small piece of books that you need to start with. And like I said, the journey is ongoing. You're never going to stop. But this is to get you started. So, of course, many of these books, I think out of all these books I have here, only one book may be actual how to. The rest of them is all your mind. Because if you don't get this right, you'll never get the others right. So the first one is this book. It's The Science of Success. This book right here, but it is a compilation of many books. The author is Wallace T. Wattles. The most popular book that most people may be familiar with is The Science of Getting Rich. That's the first part of this book, The Science of Getting Rich. But it's a compilation. It's about 3 or 4 books in one. It's The Science of Getting Rich. It's The Science of Being Great. It's The Science of Being Well. And that's it. So it's 3 books in one. And you may be wondering, like, whoa, he gonna teach you how to be rich. There's no how-to in this book. No how-to. It starts here. Because I've said many times in many videos is that you have to make the decision. Because that's what I say. If you're making time to be broke, which is why I said I'm now focusing a lot of my energy with individuals who want to be wealthy, who truly want to know how they can leverage their credit to be wealthy. Those are the people that I am going to give personal time to in terms of access to me. Now, will the information still be available in the Do-It-Yourself Credit Hub? By all means, it will be. But I'm talking about one-on-one access to me will be for those who want to leverage their credit to build wealth. So I talked about this. The next one is Think and Grow Rich. Classic Napoleon Hill. Once again, another rich book. Know how to is all up in here. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're watching this video and if the word rich insults you, makes you feel bad, turns you off, you're not ready. You're not ready. At this point, close the video, shut it off, and go to the next person because you're not ready. Because right now, I'm giving you 2 books talking about rich. The next one, another rich book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Now, this probably will be the only book out of the books that I'm showing you is a how-to book. But it's still a lot of mindset in here. But once again, if the word rich insults you, makes you feel bad, you're not ready. You're not ready. But I am talking to those who are ready. The next book is The Wealth Choice. Dennis Kimbrough. The Wealth Choice. Once again, we having wealthy conversations here. Because like I said, most people make time to be broke. They make no time to get wealthy or rich. And so if you think you getting a 700 credit score is going to somehow inject wealthy ways or rich ways into your mind, you have it all wrong. Because that's why I said those who are willing and ready will understand that at a 670 credit score, you can get more than the person who has 700. Because most of the time, the person who has a 700 credit score is all they're doing is using it to acquire consumer debt. And consumer debt does not do nothing but keep you in financial bondage. And so those are the books that I would always tell a person to start off with. Now, the next book is not nothing about being rich or wealthy, but it's the newest book that I got. It's called Expert Secrets. And so the reason why I'm showing you this book is because, and I actually wanted to save it for another video, but I will touch on it. The cheese has moved in terms of we are now in a new economy. You need to get your mind right so you can start to make time to be wealthy and rich. And with that, when you couple it with this book, which is what I'm reading now, Expert Secrets, talks about how to basically leverage what it is that you know to be able to create a business for yourself. And that is something that I do with these YouTube videos. Like I said, it's just a small piece of what I do, but it allows you to learn how you can use your voice, which is what I do here on YouTube, and get your message out there and help people. Because there are people that I do help. Now, do I help everybody? No. For some people, my message is not for them, and that's okay. I'm not trying to appeal to everyone, but there is a core people that I appeal to, and I enjoy serving them. And of course, I'm going to throw mine in. After you get your mind right, of course, you want to get your credit.